Well, I wasn't getting any spark out of the thing after I put the new coil in. So I was thinking, well, maybe that electronic ignition's not working right. So I just took an old condenser off another K-series. This one's for a battery ignition, and I just vice gripped it onto my little thing down here to ground it, and I ran my coil wire to the old points, and I have some spark. So maybe my electronic module is no good, or maybe I need to reverse the polarity on it. So see if I can show you guys the spark here. It's kind of tough to do one-handed, and I have a hard time getting spark to show up on film anyways. But let's see if we can illustrate this spark for you fellas. Let's see. Ready? Here we go. It's hard to see. Anyways, it sparks. Now, before I go any farther, I figured I'd give it a shot of ether and a carb and see if it will even run. I just checked the oil, and the oil is fine. I still have the points ignition hooked up because that's working right now. I'll try to reverse the polarity on the electronic, but I just want to test it with the points once so that I know that it's going to work, and then we'll go farther. So we'll give it a little shot of ether and a carb. I don't have a gas tank or anything on this thing. Yeah, it's gonna work. It's gonna work. We can recoil. There we go. All right. Well, that sounded like very promising, huh, guys? Let me give it a little more throttle and a little more ether. See what happens this time. Yeah, it will run. We just got to get the gas tank hooked up. So, yeah, that's very promising. So, I think that I'll try reversing the polarity on that ignition and see if we got spark with electronic. Now we're just going to work on attaching the shrouds and everything, and yeah, we're almost ready to rock and roll here. The gas tank goes onto the head bolts up here. So yeah, I reversed the polarity on the electronic ignition. I still got nothing, so I think I have a defective module. I'm just going to run it on the points for now, and we'll just try it with the gas tank and everything and see if it even works 100%. And if it does, then we'll explore another module. There we go. I got to grab the gas tank. Now this is the $5 gas tank I got at the tractor show, and I got to take it off the old stand here first before we do anything. So let me unbolt it. There's something in it too, clanking around. So we'll have to see what that is. Okay, let's see what we got here. What the heck is in it? Something in it. There we go. Oh, that's weird. What the heck was that? It's like a rubber stopper off a sink or something. That's really weird. Anyways, we don't need that in there. But yeah, it's pretty clean in this thing. I'll have to cut this old fuel line off it. Let's see, how is this thing going to work on here? Anyways, it's going to fit. Oh, that's beautiful. It looks like it's built for it. I'll put the OEM giant vac straps back on it. But, what I'm going to do first is see if this fuel shutoff even works. It does work. Cool. Let's see a blow in it. I don't know that it works, but I'm going to take this gas line off. I got to rotate the fuel valve so it points out the back. So we'll do that. Let's see if we can get that moving. There we go. We'll just have a little gas line that comes down to the carb. I got to take this off. I'll be right back. I put some water in the tank. I was just going to try to clean it out a little bit. And this valve here is stuck, so I'm going to take it out 100%. It's full of crap, so see if we can just drain out the water from the tank. And that will get out. There's a little bit of loose junk in there. I just want to get it dry. They're just some very fine powdery crap. It looked like coffee grounds or something. Yeah, see, that nozzle's no good. We'll throw a new one in. I got plenty of these around. Alright, so I got the right fuel valve on there now. Now I just got to put the gas tank straps back on this thing. So let's see how these ones go. I think they go like this. Is that right now? How are they going to go? I think this tank, I think they're going to go sideways like this. There we go. So this one will go on this side. Perfect. This one will go on the other side. I'm going to make a little fuel line here. Plug it in up here. And we don't need it very long. Just be a little loop to come down to the carb there. And then we'll cut it off right about here. See how that looks. I'm going to make it shorter. You can always cut them shorter. That's not a problem. Let's see. This end I got the clamp on it from the old line. And on the bottom, I'm just going to put a little hose clamp. Let's see. See if we can tighten that thing up. You might notice that I've never taken the carb apart. I'm just going to go for it and see if it works. If it doesn't run, then we'll take it apart. But it ran real nice on the ether. So hopefully the float valve isn't full of crap. Okay, we still got to get a bolt up here. And that's about it. Right. Can reuse these bolts from the old tank. They seem to be nice. see. Oh. Oh, did. I'm gonna go get a ratchet. Be right back. These nuts have the nylon lock nuts on them, so they're kind of a pain in the butt to deal with. Alright, we'll just get it started. Perfect. Alright, we'll crank them down. Let's see. Yeah, that should be pretty good. Yeah, maybe we'll put it where the straps were on the original tank, so you don't see the paint line. Yeah, that should be good. Alright, we'll crank these suckers down. Can't wait to fire this thing up. Got some leaves to blow. Gotta make sure this tank is really tight because this thing's gonna rattle a lot. You'll have a lot of vibration with that blower going. Alright, so all we need now is a little gas, and then we'll see if we can fire it up. There's a little bit of water in the tank. Hopefully that won't matter. It's just a little bit damp from what I was just doing. We'll put a little bit of gas in here. That water should disappear real quick. I'm gonna go find the air cleaner. Be right back.